Hi friend, Investor Bible here. So I'm in my groove phase right now, as you can see by the beard. Anyways, I wanted to share something with you from the heart that I hope will bless you today. I want to talk to you about grace. To me, grace is a gift. And I've learned how necessary grace is every day. I've been reading a manhwa named Itaewon Class, and it's a very interesting read. I definitely recommend it to, aspiring businessmen, aspiring investors. The story of the main character, Seori, touched my life in a way that can't be really described in a few words, so I won't delve into that. But yeah, at a time when I sorely needed it, the Holy Spirit really ministered to me through that novel. Basically, Seori's hero's journey came with a lot of challenges and tough trials, but eventually he became successful. And at a time when he'd reached his peak in business and life, he came and spoke out about how he got his success. And this got me thinking, and I came to a conclusion after analyzing his journey, my journey, and the journeys of those great men and women that I've observed over the years. I found that no one becomes successful without a measure of grace on their side. When someone succeeds, I've heard many people sometimes say that happened by sheer luck. And I think that's very true, especially for the aspiring businessman or investor or businesswoman. It's challenging, and oftentimes it feels like everything is working against you. But you really need those lucky breaks on your side to supplement your perseverance. But what is luck? And how does luck relate to grace? Because the topic of this video is grace, right? Anyways, let's think about it. Luck, I would describe it as miraculous. Something that seemingly just happens by chance as a result of some mysterious force or system acting for or against you. It's a free and unlikely undeserved blessing upon your life. And grace, I see that as a free and undeserved favor in your life, determined by God, who himself chooses who to show favor upon. And by those definitions, grace and luck seem eerily similar to me in the way that they come to the same conclusion. Both are a gift. Not man-made, but divinely inspired. Not by earning, but by simply receiving or taking what's made available along the way. The violent taketh it by force. To me, grace is a gift. Grace is what I don't deserve, but I'll always need. Especially recently with the ups and downs I've experienced in business and life. Grace has given me the strength to stand and the support to fall. Grace is the connection I've had with my God through all my mistakes and shortcomings that could never be broken. Grace is a connector, making up the deficit of my shortcomings. In the game of life, I make mistakes. In the game of business, I make mistakes. But I've experienced grace, and I've still experienced grace, and I've yet still experienced grace in the form of new ideas, new opportunities, and new strength to keep moving. Miraculous events. The well doesn't run dry, and I don't make it flow. It just does. He makes up the difference and connects me to the results that I could never reach without him. Everybody needs grace, but not everybody will admit to that. There's no one who becomes successful without a measure of grace on their side. Grace is a gift. Grace is a connector. Grace is a connection with God. By grace, I can accept me as I am, because I'm not ashamed about my weakness. I can be weak. I have the freedom to be human, because He is God, and in Him all things are made perfect in their time. I can be upfront and honest about myself because I know whose I am, and that what He has out there for me is by grace, and not by me always getting it right or being perfect. And now I can do anything, and nothing is impossible for me, because I am sustained and knit together by the grace of God. Here's how to attract grace in your life. Just make yourself available to Him. He's always looking for those who He can fill with wisdom and blessing, because that's just who He is. He's generous and has more than enough grace to give. But the proactive will be the ones in the position to receive the gift that's waiting for them on the other end of their lucky break. The violent taketh it by force. The just shall live by faith. And friend, if you're not living the kind of life that you want to be living right now, I know from personal experience that understanding grace is one of the first, or at least one of the most crucial parts. Because when you realize that it's all a gift and none of it is deserved, there's a freedom in that. There's a freedom that makes life so much simpler, because it makes it not all about you or me, but all about Him and what He has for me and you. Because I'll share something that my dad taught me today. When God has shown you the thing He's gonna do, the road may be rough, but the assurance is certain. So you can just rest. This has been Investor Bible, signing off.